Coming up next to the stage, the very funny Benny Rubaita.
Feeling better than I've ever been.
Better than anybody. How you guys doing? Thank you. My name is Benny. This is my second time ever doing this. Yeah, thank you. The last time I did this, my friends, they were really supportive. You know, they came out to the show, which means a lot to me. And one of my friends, his name is Tyler. He looked at me before I went on and was like, Benny, I just need you to do me one favor. I was like, tell her, what is it? I'm happy you're here. What's your favor? He's like, Benny, when you get on stage, I want you to find anybody in the crowd and make fun of them. I was like, tell her I'm not doing that. That's not part of my set. But tonight, it is part of my set. Yeah, and I choose to make fun of Tyler, you know. He's the one who brought it up. You see, my friend Tyler, he's one of the few people in this world that I know that still smoke cigarettes in 2023. Have not seen anybody smoke cigarettes in a while. I don't even see that shit in movies no more, you know. Yeah, I'd be confused. When people get out the house every morning, the first thing they look for is their wallet or their car keys. Not Tyler. Cigarette is what he goes for, you know. And I think the problem is, I don't think Tyler watches those cigarette commercials like we watch those cigarette commercials. You see, when those commercials comes on, there's an old lady. She's like, I used to smoke 3 cigarettes a day, and now I have tubes up in my throat. And we're like, ooh, I'm good. There's nothing worth me doing that in my life. I'm not doing cigarettes. Fuck that. Not Tyler. When that lady comes on, she goes, I used to smoke 3 cigarettes a day. Now this is me. I think Tyler goes, just 3? That's it? I did 4 the last hour, you know? And I just think that's what's wrong with him. On my way here, I was listening to Michael Jackson. Do you guys believe that Michael Jackson did what they say he did? Some of you guys do, some of you guys don't, right? Well, here's a fun fact. This is a true story. Michael Jackson was investigated by the FBI for over 13 years. 13. And they never found anything substantial. But I don't know about you guys, but if you listen to his music, that motherfucker is the most self-incriminating motherfucker I ever heard in my life. So, the first time they go to him, they're like, Michael, we think you're messing with young kids. He's like, I would never do that. I love kids. You know, they're like, Michael, are you sure? It's like, yeah. They're like, all right. They leave. The first thing he does is go to the studio. What does he sing? People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around messing young girls' hearts. His lawyer's like, Michael, what the fuck? You can't say young girls when you're being accused of fucking young kids. All right? Then they go right back to him. Again, they investigate him again. They're like, Michael, we think you're messing up with these young boys, man. We think you're messing with these young things out here. Michael goes again. Me? Not me. I would never do that. He got a lawyer, his name is Chris. Chris, tell him I would never do that. They're like, he would never do such thing. They're like, all right, Michael, whatever you say. They leave. As soon as they leave, he hops in the studio. I want to love you, pretty young thing. And it's like, yo, Michael, what the fuck, man? Like, I don't think you understand the gravity of what's going on. And I don't know if you listen to the song. He keeps on going. He's like, pretty young thing, repeat after me. And it's like, no, Michael, we're not repeating that shit. I don't know if you know what's going on. You're being investigated. Then they come to him again. They're like, Michael, I promise you, man, we think you're really doing this shit. We think you're a criminal. One more time. Michael goes, I would never do such thing. I would never. I love kids. Why do you think I bring them to Neverland? I never had this childhood. This is for them. They're like, all right, Michael. They leave. Michael Jackson goes back in the studio. A smooth criminal. Dun, 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 dun. You've been paid by. You've been paid by a smooth criminal. It's like, what the fuck, Michael? That's fucked up. And that's it for tonight. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Benny, give it up for Benny, everybody.